Valentine's Day, Fat Tuesday, Daytona 500, Mardi Gras. Like it's all within 4 or 5 days.
And don't forget, Super Bowl was the week before.
Yeah, it's been a while since we did a video.
Yeah.
So now we got to go back and recall everything we did, which isn't good for me because I don't do well recalling information. But we'll see how this goes.
We're going to have fun.
So last weekend I was out of town. My son's birthday is today.
Happy birthday. Which one?
Will, the oldest.
How old?
He's 23.
Good Lord.
Yeah. So
does Anne feel like she blinked?
No. I mean, it's so she started bringing up all these pictures of the kids when they were little.
Yeah.
You know, and memories, and here they are when they were 12 and 13. I'm like, holy cow.
And it feels like forever, but it also feels like yesterday.
Well, the worst part is I look like I've aged 50 years. My wife looks like she's gotten younger. And I'm like, how does that happen?
Well, that's the way it should be.
Did you Photoshop and put like your current picture in there? Like, how does this work?
No, but that's the way it should be. Because if your wife was aging and you were not, there's a good chance, and I love you, you know where this is going, that you would be looking for the replacement wife.
Right. Maybe.
But when she continues to look young and hot.
Oh, it's much easier.
You're not looking for a replacement.
No, not at all.
I mean, you can't replace Anne anyway, but.
All right, this is going the wrong direction. Let's get back to birthday.
Yeah.
So we went skiing.
Yeah.
We always go skiing for his birthday. His birthday is always on President's Day weekend. So we always do a 3-day weekend in the mountains.
Oh, fun.
Have family, everything else. So it was a great time. Mm-hmm. But it coincided with Valentine's Day was on Saturday.
Yes.
Which we don't do Valentine's Day. Like we just don't celebrate. We don't care.
Yeah.
I actually emailed her. I said, hey, it's Valentine's Day on Saturday while we're up there. Do you want me to make reservations? Do you want to go to dinner? You know, whatever. She goes, we don't do that. I'm like, this is great. I didn't I didn't have to get a card.
See, that's why you're happily married still.
It was awesome.
Because you're both on the same page on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went skiing. She took a day off. We actually went skiing with nobody on the slopes. It was fantastic. So that was kind of our, you could call it Valentine's Day. But
did you hold hands going down the?
No. No, we ski at two very different paces.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to keep up with the kids. My kids actually time themselves of how fast they go. There's apps that like GPS will track you and tell you how fast you go when you get down the end of the slope. They go, oh, you hit 48 miles an hour, whatever it is.
So they're like Olympic training.
Oh, no, they're death wish. It's past Olympic training. So my wife, we get down there and we're sitting there. No. Where's Anne? And here she comes.
She's like, do.
I'm like, okay. Here she comes.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
She's enjoying it.
She was having fun. She was having fun. We were all having a great time. So it was good. It was a great weekend. Came back yesterday.
Nice.
So what did you do? Valentine's Day on Saturday, right?
Yes. So I showed houses for a long time.
On Saturday?
Yes.
Okay.
Found a whole bunch of no's.
Not good.
It was all good. And then I picked out the tile for my bathroom because when your house is 19 years old, it starts to have little cracks. It's not good when it's in the shower pan. So that's duct taped together right now until we get my contractor in there and get it all done.
Duct tape's always a good look.
It's the Gorilla Glue duct tape. But it's also my bathroom. So who's going to see it?
Right.
But then the best part was Saturday night, we got all fancied up and we went to, I call it the Bernie House Ball. It was the Hearts and Hatters and Bernie House.
To benefit.
Yeah. Do you know who they are?
You were telling me about it before, but I don't remember.
So Patty and Dean Slaughter, two of the nicest people you could hope to meet. They run this, and it's named after her dad.
Okay.
And they have a couple of different houses throughout the Anne Arundel area. They don't tell you where they are for obvious reasons, but it allows women who are domestic violence victims to escape with their kids, and they get help.
Okay.
So that they
like
can
temporary housing.
Yeah, they break the cycle.
Okay.
And there was this one woman there who wrote a book, and it was hard to listen to her story. But so proud of what she's overcome. She's not only escaped the situation, got her life on track, she's written a book about it, and she bought her own house.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
It's amazing what they do. And this event,
So is this the only event they raise that okay.
no, they have a golf
So they have
tournament.
stuff all year.
They have some other things too. But domestic violence is near and dear to my heart. It's one of my biggest things that anyone who does that to a person, there's nothing that can be done bad enough to them.
So you want to put a little shameless plug out there of like a website that people can go to if they want information or about events?
So I wasn't prepared. But if you go to Facebook and look up the Bernie House, they always put their events out there. And I'm sure Patty will not be upset if you just send her a nice little donation through there.
There you go. I like it.
She'll say please and thank you.
So how many people were at the event?
It had to be at least 300.
And you got all dressed up. Like I remember you saying you had to get a dress.
I did.
You did the hat thing. And
so here's something cool. And I'm going to kind of shift into something different. And it's going to follow me.
You do a little segue?
Yeah, I'm going to do a little segue. So everybody's like, well, you need to wear a hat. So I took a picture of me in my dress, dropped it into ChatGPT, and Donna is my ChatGPT. I've named her after the Suits character. I'm like, Donna, what hat should I wear with this? Within seconds, that woman comes back and says, first of all, love the dress. And by the way, here's a link to one on Amazon that would look great.
ChatGPT did that?
ChatGPT.
So if I were to put my picture in and say I need a hat to go with this.
She'll come right back.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So what did she pick out for you while I'm chatting?
Well, it was a fastener.
Okay.
But the problem is with my hairstyle, I need to wear my hair to the other side because I had a big bow here.
Okay.
So you can't have a big hat here because it's too much on one side. So the hat needed to go on this side, but then it didn't look balanced. So I went hatless.
Really?
I did.
So is this a big thing with the event? Like everybody gets dressed up, right? And then they have a hat and everything else?
So
it's like the Kentucky Derby?
Well, the last couple of years, the theme was Mardi Gras.
Okay.
So we'd all wear masks or, just like you're doing a Mardi Gras ball. This year, because it was on Valentine's Day, she did Hearts and Hatters based on Alice in Wonderland.
Okay.
And some people had giant hats. Some people had cute little fasteners. One lady went all out and dressed like the Mad Hatter. I still have no idea who that was because you could not recognize her. But it was the best costume in the world.
And how many people were there?
I'd say about 300.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
So, and one of my friends, and I'll give her a plug, Cece, she owns Shine Mental Health Facility up and I know I'm not saying right, Cece, sorry, up in Severna Park, but she bought a table and invited me to be at her table. And, but it was cool to see the previous year's King and Queen, the new one for this year, and then there was Cece's little picture. So I'm wondering if Cece's going to be next year's Queen.
So almost like Mardi Gras that we used to have here. There was a King and Queen crowned.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's kind of cool.
It is. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And again, some of the stories are very hard to hear, but, I love all the support that she gets from it.
Any idea how much they raise?
No.
Like from last year or the year before?
No. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I was refilling my wine glass. When they did, I thought I had time to sneak out and get back in, and all of a sudden I came back in and the paddles were done. And they just go, who'll do $1,000? Who'll do $2,000? Who'll do $3,000? And the paddles are flying like nobody's business.
So they have live auction, silent auction, and everything else too?
It's silent auction, but then the live auction is just pure donation.
Just paddle race.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then one of my friends won 3-carat diamond earrings with $100 raffle ticket.
Wow.
I did not.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And then they had a $20 ticket to get a vacation Myrtle Beach. I didn't win.
Otherwise, I would not be here.
No. Like, Myrtle Beach versus Maryland.
So I put in ChatGPT, I put in a picture in my suit, and I said, hey, pick out a hat. And it gave me 6 or 7 options.
Isn't that
it
cool?
It showed me where to get them.
Isn't that cool?
It showed me why I should wear them. I'm sure it would work much better for a woman in a dress, but yeah, so that's pretty cool.
You want to know what else I did with ChatGPT?
What's that?
So I need to redo my kitchen. I decided to take 3 pictures of my house. One is up close to my kitchen, and then one I step back where you can see my dining room, and then step back more where you can see my family room, because they all kind of flow like this.
Right.
And I put all 3 pictures into ChatGPT, and I said, Donna, I hate my kitchen. What is the ideal color of my cabinets, and where should that island be to where I'm not going to hit my little tuchus every time I open my dishwasher or my freezer door?
Okay.
And she came back with, girl, I understand.
Wait,
But
you called chat Donna? Did you name her?
Yes. So you know the character in Suits, Donna?
Yeah.
That is what my ChatGPT
Oh my
is
God.
based on.
So you can actually go in and name.
Yes. And
you
if
can
you
personalize your chat like Alexa.
right. And if you haven't, you ask it based on what you know about me. What do you think your name should be?
Stop it.
Well, my friend's name's hers, Mr. Belvedere.
I had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I got plenty to do tonight. That's awesome.
You got to name your chat.
I got to try to name my chat. Okay.
Hey, I mean, this is your buddy, your friend. This is your person that's here with you all the time.
Okay.
You got to have a relationship going here.
All right. So go back to the kitchen so you don't hit your butt when you bend over to take the dishes out.
So within seconds, she came back with this gorgeous kitchen, island in the right place, a color I would have never thought of. I went, that's gorgeous.
Really?
So for the next 10 minutes, we started picking out lights. And I gave her a picture of the light in my family
This is like
room.
you're at the store with a designer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. And so I showed her the picture of the light in my living room, and I go, I really like this light, but I don't want the rest of the lights to be a mismatch with it.
Sure.
I want it to be complementary, but this one is still going to be my big light.
Okay.
And she goes, oh, gotcha. And she came back with gorgeous lights to go over my dining room table and over the island.
Did she tell you where to get them?
Yes.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
So the idea that you go, because we did this when we designed a kitchen before, you go in, you make an appointment, you sit down with your designer, they go through cabinets, you go through floors. It's like 3-4 hour process.
Oh, it was a 2-month process when I did it.
Well, I'm just talking initial.
Yeah.
Right. You run out of time and go, okay, well, you're going to have to schedule another appointment.
Yeah.
We're closing. You know, now you can sit at home on your computer, on your phone, whatever.
In seconds.
And then pick it up wherever you want. Like you walk away for a few days, come back, start all over.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean,
I had no idea.
I have gone through rabbit holes with AI that I'm like, all right. And you know I'm techie.
Yeah.
At the same time, I like shortcuts. So within Gemini the other day, we needed to create a Google form for one of the groups I'm in for everybody to put their information in.
Yeah.
And I said, dear Gemini, because I haven't named Gemini yet, we don't have that bond yet. We're working on it. Yeah.
You're just dating. This is maybe the first date. Maybe coffee.
Yeah,
You're at coffee stage.
We're coffee buddies.
Okay. All right.
We're coffee buddies. I don't know if Gemini likes it like I do ice black, or if they want the cappuccino with the pretty little heart.
I don't know if it's going to work out.
We don't know yet. Yeah. So we're still early. But I said, dear Gemini, I need a Google form. This is what I need it to be. And you know what?
Spit it out perfect.
Done.
So we've been using Gemini for a lot of forms, data, things like that. I mean, we use it at work, but I've never created a form. I'm going to have to try that.
Yeah, it was within seconds.
So can you put in like a Excel spreadsheet and tell her to update this and make it flow? And you think that'll work?
Yes, you can. So with ChatGPT, I will take an Excel spreadsheet and say, analyze this and give me back what I'm looking for. Again, seconds later, without me having to go from this site to this site to this site to this site and sit there for 3 days analyzing this information to organize it.
Yeah.
I'm getting it back in seconds. And so my assistant, I know, AI is never going to replace her.
Right.
She's way too valuable.
Somebody's got to enter the stuff into AI. I mean, I don't even have time to do that.
Well,
just sit down and figure it out. And where do I go? And who do I talk to?
I mean, at this point, AI can't do my contracts. It can't email lenders and do all that stuff. Next year, who knows?
Yeah.
But for right now, and it's all, I'm not creative. Shocker. I got the logical brain. I do not have the creative brain.
Hence why you shop on AI for a hat.
I do.
Right.
Yeah. because again, I have no style either. Um, and yeah, but so Fiza's great with the creativity. I tell her what I want to do. She comes back. I'm like, ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But with AI, I love the fact, and here's why my kitchen's important. Not only can I design my house with Donna, but you can name yours whatever you want. Donna's taken.
Donna too.
No,
No,
I think there's
Donna's
only one
gone.
Donna.
I'm sorry, someone's already taken that name.
But if you're trying to figure out like the best placement of the furniture in your house for staging or to sell
Whoa, right.
it, we can upload pictures and go, how would you stage this? Instead of me going over there with jeans and tennis shoes and the little booties and we move the furniture around for 3 hours, I can take pictures, upload it,
See what you like or don't like.
Exactly. Get the furniture in the right placement to where I'm like, oh, that feels good. And then go in your house and take minutes to move it instead of being there all day.
Well, I know. So we have the CCA event that I'm affiliated with. We're doing our annual dinner in 2 weeks, 28th. And, it used to be you would get all the information to a graphic design person.
Yeah.
You'd have an intern or someone at college and you say, hey, I need a flyer for this.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put one together. And they would put it together. It still wouldn't be, like high quality design or, manufactured, right?
Yeah.
Now, you don't even have to upload a picture.
You just tell them what you think.
You can tell them specifically the organization, the date, where it's being held, what you're doing. And so we're having a old-fashioned bar. We created a custom drink for the night. So we made old fashions. We wanted a name for it. We wanted a flyer to promote it, everything else. I don't know where we were doing. I think we were at a meeting. We were at an event and we were having old fashions.
Yeah.
And came up with the idea and someone put it into ChatGPT and within 10 seconds,
you had your flyer.
We had a flyer that was amazing.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That would have probably cost us $400 to create a while ago.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's insane.
And so here's my attitude. And Fiza knows this. I know how much money I spend to have her available to me for 40 hours a week.
Right.
If she wants to cheat and use ChatGPT and all this stuff to come up with amazing ideas,
great.
I don't care.
So I think there's going to be, and even in the lending world and the real estate world, I think there's going to be jobs that are replaced, especially in like underwriting, closing, post-closing, things like that. There's AI out there that can help and do it in half the time.
Right.
But I still think there's going to be a need for someone who can orchestrate all of this. In other words, which AI tool do we use?
Right.
What do we put into it?
There's like 8,000 of them.
Oh my God.
While we had our little technical brief, I forwarded an email to Fiza and go look into this because Facebook is sending me this one. Yesterday morning, I swear they've gone a little bit too creepy into your brain. They can now read your mind. It's a little disturbing. So there's an AI that I'm looking for that'll do a specific task.
Yeah.
When I was on Facebook yesterday morning, there were ads for 3 different products that did that. I have not been Googling this one yet.
Really? So it's just reading your mind.
I only had a conversation with her and said it would be cool if we could find a product to do this.
Well, you saw the Super Bowl commercial where Alexa reads your mind and the husband and wife are there. And the husband or the wife's talking about something and in the husband's mind, he's like, fake my death on September. It was like the day she was going to do it. And he's like, I didn't say that. And then they're having Thanksgiving dinner and they're saying, oh my God, this dressing or whatever is fantastic. Where'd you get? Oh, it's a family recipe. It was my mom's. And AI comes on from the husband and said, that's short for she found it online. And it's like, maybe it shouldn't read our minds.
No.
Because it just spits out. I mean, AI now at our house, or not AI, but Alexa, she'll just start talking to you randomly and answer questions. And I'm like, how did she know we were having a conversation. I mean, one, she's listening all the time.
All the time.
But like, holy crap.
Well, so is this little buddy right here.
Oh, I know. Well, it's the same thing.
Same thing.
And they feed off each other.
Just different name.
Like you get alerts, Amazon drops something in mail or at your doorstep. She's going off. Then you can ask her what the delivery was or to cancel.
Yeah.
Or she comes up and tells you, oh, you're late for an appointment. I mean, anything. It's crazy.
Well, and so going back to Gemini, I was watching this webinar, lack of better terms, and she was talking about how she has Gemini tied. This girl was telling me she has Gemini connected to her Google Calendar.
Okay.
And she's a realtor in another area. And so she'll get, someone will text her and say, hey, can I see this house on Thursday? So she'll go into Gemini and say, based on what's on my schedule, what is the ideal time to show this house based on the commute time from here to there to there? And it'll come back and say 11:15.
Oh, my Lord.
Now, if only we could get AI to go in and schedule it with showing time.
I'm sure you probably can.
Not yet. It's coming,
So
hopefully.
it's almost like Waze, where you plug in an address and it'll say, well, based on traffic right now, it's going to take this long. If you leave in 30 minutes, it'll take less time.
But the awesome thing is, instead of her going over here, show a house, and go over here and show a house, and come back here and show a house,
plans her course.
It can plan her course for the day so much easier. I was like, that's
awesome.
Pretty freaking awesome.
So I think there's so many things out there that we don't even know about that we can do. Like I created a tattoo for my son last night.
Oh, what did it look like?
So his dog's name is Mercury.
Uh-huh.
He wants the Greek god Mercury has a staff.
Okay.
That he used to carry. Allegedly. I don't know him. So it put the staff and it's got snakes coiled around the staff with wings. And then he has Maryland flag kind of waving, ripped up and, in the background. And then somehow incorporate like a dog collar with the name Merc on it with his birthday. Cute. So we'll see. It's like initial stages, but where it used to be, you'd have to scratch something on paper, take it to an artist and say, okay,
make this
figure out something. Yeah. And it would go back and forth 10 times. Now you can almost get to the point where you go in and go here. They copy it, put it on your arm, and draw it.
That's pretty cool.
It's insane.
I mean, AI is changing literally by the day.
Yeah.
It's getting smarter. And sometimes I feel like...
it's taught to learn, so it's learning from everything you do.
But sometimes I feel like we're getting stupider.
So I travel out to Western Maryland by 66. And then when I go into West Virginia for work, I go Dulles Parkway and Expressway, whatever it is.
Right.
Well, there's nothing but the data centers. Everything out there, huge warehouses that are nothing but, I assume, computer mainframes with a line of generators outside. And in between, there's electrical, substations that they've put in and everything else. And they're constantly building more.
Wow.
I mean, we have to have them, I guess, for everything we're doing.
We do. And so going back to my kitchen and my disaster of a house, one of the things that I did do last year, but I'm going to redo it this year, is I took a picture of my backyard and said, Donna, I would like to have plants and trees planted all the way around the fence.
Great idea.
And I need them to be native to Maryland because I am on America's Most Wanted as a plant killer.
Yeah.
And if you're in my yard,
my wife's never going to hear this, so she's right there behind you, probably.
Yeah,
her picture is probably right under you.
I mean, they've started referring to my house as plant hospice, where plants go to die.
This is awful.
It is, but at least I kept my kids alive.
Yeah, well, that's more important.
Yeah, I mean, plants, they're disposable. Kids are not.
Right.
And I did a really good job with my cats for 17 years. So let's not be too judgy. But I'm like, and I need to be native to Maryland. And most importantly, I want plants that will not be attractive to mosquitoes or snakes.
I think mine seemed to be attracted to, I had to put a fence up because of deer.
Yeah.
And I literally, and I didn't use ChatGPT, but I could do it now, is please provide me a list of plants that deer do not like to eat. And I don't care what I put in my yard, they're going to eat it.
They will.
It's insane.
Just do not put hydrangeas or hostas.
I have them.
That's like crack to them.
And I know I have it behind a wall, and that's the only reason they don't eat those.
Yeah.
So I did roses.
They'll still
We're
eat
getting
them.
way off track now. But yeah, oh yeah, they love them. Well, what I did is I put these big cobbles, 3-4 inch cobblestones all around it, thinking they're not going to walk over that. They'll break a leg.
Yes,
oh
they
yeah,
will.
no, they're right in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
They just walk slower.
They do. It's sort of like
insane.
walking in heels on cobblestones. You just walk a little bit slower.
I've tried everything. I've tried soap. Someone said Irish Spring. Well, the problem with Irish Spring, it may keep them away, but my dogs love to eat it. I've tried human hair. I've tried having my kids
Do that
leave
thing?
their self on the rose bushes.
Mark their territory.
Mark their territory. Good choice words there. Nothing works.
Yeah. So my front yard, it's only my neighbors that see it. Y'all are nice. But I mean, I see it when I pull in, I see it when I leave. That's it.
Right.
I care more about my backyard.
That's what makes you feel good.
And right now is a blank slate.
Right.
Because the previous owners, unbeknownst to me, when I bought my house, and we're going to go down a rabbit hole for a second.
No.
All right. It was not disclosed to me by anyone that the tornado that went through my neighborhood in 21 did $27,000 worth of damage to my house. It ripped the roof off.
Oh my God.
And it knocked down over 13 trees in the yard.
Well, your yard has no trees in it.
I
It
have
took
none.
everything.
I have 5 trees left.
So it touched down right in your backyard?
It just went right over
hopped.
top. Yep. It hopped over the
God.
sound wall and
You know, it's wild because, I've only been there a couple times, but every house has trees
except mine.
except yours. It's literally wide open.
And that's because I was the tornado path. But here's, all right, so let's go back to the disclosure thing. While the seller didn't have to disclose that because it wasn't a latent defect, the listing agent didn't disclose it. And most importantly, the one that had the easiest access to the information was my insurance agent, who never told me.
Oh, God.
So when I switched insurance agents, the new girl, she calls me and she goes, do you know there was $27,000 worth of damage to your house in 21? I go, nope.
Because they filed a claim.
They did. That's why I have a roof that was put on 21 on a house that was built in 2007. I couldn't figure out why they replaced the roof after 14 years. Mother Nature.
Because it wasn't there.
Yeah. But, so I get buyers coming here all the time. And the listing agent most likely did not know.
Right.
Because the person I bought it from, they weren't the ones who owned it at the time. So I removed liability from them. But again, it's not a bad thing. It would have been nice to know.
Yeah.
But the insurance agent who read the clue report should have immediately told me, like this insurance agent did.
Right.
So when I went in and Googled tornado in 2021, I see pictures of my neighbor's house. I was like, oh, wow. And the ironic thing is, I was sitting at Eagle Title as the tornado went through doing a settlement, and we couldn't figure out why we lost power.
Had no clue.
Had no clue. We're sitting there with glass all around us doing a settlement. Everybody's happy. As a tornado goes
Is that
right
the
through.
same one that took out, what's the high school right there? Middle school.
Yep.
Took out their bleachers and everything else?
Yeah.
Right there on, was it 214?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a pretty powerful little sucker.
Yeah. It did a ton of damage right there, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because as I was driving home, I'm seeing trees down everywhere. I'm like, wow, it looks like a tornado went through.
Because you were still down here.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still down here.
But I mean, you lived, your residence was different. You didn't have that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but I've been up there 3 years.
So is your insurance higher?
No. Because
it was an act of nature.
It was an act of nature, and my roof is less than 15 years old.
Usually if there's problems with that, but I guess act of nature is different than a fire or a flood or something like that.
It wasn't stupidity.
Yeah.
It wasn't controllable.
There's no way you can control that.
And it's not like we are in Kansas where you get a tornado every other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a freak of nature.
Right.
But, as a seller in Maryland, you have two choices. You either disclose everything you know, or you disclaim and just do latent material defects. There is no wrong answers, whatever you feel like doing. Most people disclaim and say, you figure it out, buddy. As an agent, if I know, I have to disclose anything that will impact your opinion of value. But if the seller doesn't tell me,
you don't know.
And it's not in the land records, and an insurance agent doesn't tell me, there's no way I could know.
Right.
But people who are moving here, like I have one client moving here from California, their rules are very different than ours. And they don't understand why the seller isn't saying my HVAC is from this year, my roof is from this year, the plumbing was done this, that I did all this work. Instead, they're going, latent material defects, no, and signing. I'm like, because that's an option here.
Right.
And
it's not like that in every state.
No. Well, Virginia's like, buyer, good luck, buyer. It's a buyer beware state. So they're like, good luck, little buddy. So,
oh, no, don't tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, you feel like the monkey going, yeah.
Well, and that's why you have to home inspections and do everything you can to evaluate that house.
Yep. And, so, I mean, would I have still bought the house? Absolutely. I got a new roof.
But I've still heard horror stories where people disclose, like, oh, yeah, we had a little bit of mildew.
Yeah.
It was taken care of. We ripped out all the drywall and we took care of it. They took care of that area.
Yeah.
So I had talked to one of my clients.
Yeah.
Someone called me about, what I could do to help, but they found out the wife was having issues breathing, and they started evaluating. It had not eaten through, but it had encompassed the entire wall.
Yep.
So it went up and down. They ended up having to take siding off of the back of the house.
Oh my God.
To access and rip out all, insulation, type of everything, so that they can redo it and get rid of. There was so much mold.
Wow.
Yeah. Just from one little spot by a sink or something like that. And he disclosed that he found it and fixed it. And maybe he didn't realize, but it was everywhere.
And again, once it gets onto the studs, always like being on the Autobahn. Yeah. It's going everywhere.
And that's one case. I mean, it's not like that. So when we bought our house, it was like that. I mean, you could smell it terribly. And we knew there was an issue. We're like, that's fine. There was carpet on the wall. It was a soundproof room for our studio.
Oh, nice.
Looked great. It was concrete walls.
I'm trying to figure out, it's like, why would you ever put carpet on?
I don't know. It was concrete walls, and they had spurred it out, studded, and then they put carpet, wall to wall carpet, ceiling, walls, floor, everything. And the water had leached in and just permeated and sucked in by the concrete because it's porous.
Yeah.
And the mold went everywhere. Well, first we had to fix the problem. It was a sump pump that wasn't on.
Oh.
So we had to make sure that was running.
Minor technicality.
Minor. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
So it was right next to the corner of the house. We fixed that.
And
then we
right
went in
next
and
to carpet,
ripped out. Oh my God, it was everywhere. So we had to gut the entire, which we did anyway, but we gutted the entire room, ripped out all the carpet. And you're talking almost hazmat. I mean, bodysuits, gloves, mask. It was awful.
And Anne's probably going, where did you move me to?
This one was her choice. This was definitely, that's a whole nother rabbit hole going down that. But yeah, it was well worth it.
Yeah.
We knew there was issues. We knew what the issues were. We just went about fixing them.
But that's the other thing too, is like, I knew when I bought my house that the kitchen needed to be replaced, the bathroom needed to be replaced, I had to redo the floors, the deck needs to be done, the windows need to be done. I went into my house knowing that, but it gave me the location I wanted, the privacy I wanted, the size house I wanted.
Right.
And it was in a price that I could afford, where I wasn't busting my budget. And that's where a lot of people is like, the world is not HGTV.
Yeah.
You're not going to walk in there and every house is going to have, thank God, the white kitchen with the gray floor and the gray walls and everything's 100% neutral and 100% updated. You just have to think, how long am I going to be here? And
maybe people should learn how to use AI when they walk into a house and go, can you make this house look like I want it to be?
Well, I know there's tools.
And that's a perfect tool.
It is.
Because some people just can't think outside the box. They can't visualize when they walk in a house and go, I don't like it. And they can't see that it's got so much potential.
Yep.
And it could be better than a brand new house they look at down the street.
Because now you get to personalize it.
Yeah.
Because I have very unique tastes. My house is a combination of modern farmhouse with antiques, but also a hint of just modernness. There is no definition for my style. It's just whatever I like at the time.
Right.
But, you know, Donna, again, we're real good friends now. I can step back and take a picture, and she's going to help me pick out something that goes with my taste and my style that's going to make my home feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And, you know, even paint color.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, she picked out the paint
to match the decor.
Yeah. And she even picked out the paint that would go perfect with these kitchen cabinets she picked out for me.
I mean, even remodeling.
Yeah.
Anything. Not just a complete gutting, but I mean, what if you want to paint the cabinets, you know, or do a backsplash or.
Exactly.
You know, yeah.
And, you know, because when we had our old house, that kitchen process, literally it took us 3 months to settle on cabinets, layout, everything. And then countertop was a whole nother process. I lived with the kitchen for 1.5 years before I had the backsplash put in.
Yeah.
And I was going to different stores, getting samples, bringing it home, putting it in there and going, no, and taking pictures,
take it back,
putting it on Facebook, going, which one do you like? Meanwhile, I'm going, I don't like any of them.
You were creating AI right then by putting it out and getting everybody's opinion.
Yep. And then now it's like, okay, Donna, what should I do?
I like it. I got a lot of things I want to try now. I want to go home and try.
I know.
What's my kitchen going to look like?
Yeah. And, you know, and then even just in Canva, like Fiza created this super cute house anniversary card for me, but it was just missing a little bit. And I went into their AI and I said, can you give me a better background that works with this card? Done. And I go, oh, I like that. I go, now can you take this background and make something similar to it to be on the inside of the card? Done.
That's cool.
I was like, dang.
In less than 5 minutes.
Seconds.
Yeah.
And that's where it's like, I think, especially in our industry, those that embrace AI are going to be giving their clients a better experience and be able to meet their needs faster than those that aren't.
Absolutely.
And again, you know, it's like there's one house that I'm really struggling with pricing out because there's no comps on there whatsoever. So I have one dedicated AI tool for that. I went in there and it gave me a number. I went to Donna and I go, what do you think? She gave me a number that was almost identical to this one. Meanwhile, I'm over here pulling comps and wasn't able to get close enough to what they were doing. But when I looked at what they came up with, I'm like, okay, I see where you got that from.
Yeah.
And I could justify it. But, you know.
There's a lot with AI. And I know I'm just now starting to not dabble, but I mean, get into it and use it on a day-to-day basis. Before it was kind of like, I'll try that for one thing.
Yeah.
You know, and now I think you can be faster, more productive, but also do a better job at what you're trying to do.
Yes.
You know, if I could have I need an AI product that will create my posts, schedule my posts, and track everything instead of me having to
Facebook
upload it all.
Facebook just sent me one to say, look at this one.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I forwarded to FISA.
That does just that, tracks it or schedules it, posts it.
Well, on my personal page, that's 100% out of my brain each morning. Just depending on what I feel like putting out there. We don't know. Today was all about Mardi Gras. Fat Tuesday. The last day to be really stupid for the next 40 days while you're good, well-behaved Catholic, which I think I'm a sideline Catholic now, but yeah.
So you want to do 20 days?
No, I do my 40 days. This year, instead of giving something up, well, as I said, I'm going to give up my excuses. So for the next 40 days, starting tomorrow morning, I have to work out, do some type of exercise every day for 40 days.
Okay.
Get back on track. No. 1 year I gave up fast food, and I've never been able to go back to it.
Yeah. When I went on a diet, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, gave up fast food, gave up, everything. And I probably eat fast food once a month.
My idea
is because I have to.
My idea of fast food is either going to be Wawa.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's not too bad.
I consider it semi. You can still get salads. You can get everything there.
You can. They're quesadilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the vegetables in it. It's actually pretty healthy. Or go to Panera for a sandwich or a soup.
Right.
But the ones that have drive-thrus, no. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're still in business because I gave it up years ago. Yeah.
I don't know. So we were supposed to go. Are we still going to lunch today?
We can. Yeah.
Well, we had talked about it.
Yeah.
We had talked about doing a lunch. You guys will have to stay tuned to see if we do it. But we had talked about going. So we used to do this every 2 weeks, every week. We used to go and do a video and go somewhere different. And we kind of tried to modify it this year and said, okay, we're just going to do certain places, certain times. We didn't think about Mardi Gras.
I know.
I don't know where we'd go for Mardi Gras. But anyway.
Either Louisiana, we're not doing Popeyes. That's I'm allergic to chicken, so no need to die today.
We had talked about doing different locations, like a Mexican restaurant for Cinco de Mayo, or something different. But we schedule like 3 or 4 of them a year, 5 of them a year, something like that. So
we had talked about a place today for Valentine's Day. But see how the day goes.
We kind of missed out Valentine's Day. We missed out
Super Bowl.
Yeah, we missed out a lot of things.
We did. But that weather really...
Just like to recap.
Yeah. My driveway is now completely clear, and you can now get to my front door.
That's very nice. Like I don't have to ride across ice.
It only took like 24 days.
Yeah.
And I hate snow.
It got to the point where it was 3 inches of solid ice.
Yeah.
Because you were driving on it, compacting it. It never got above 30 degrees.
No. And so I am ready for 80 degrees. I want sundresses, flip-flops.
I like that too. I don't even want to talk about the weather that I saw this morning. They're talking about there's a chance the front may move and
No.
Yep. And it's supposed to get cold again this weekend. Like we're supposed to touch almost 60 this week.
Sweet.
Yeah, but then low 30s by the weekend, Monday. So maybe. Depends on what the storm does. I'm not a weatherman.
You know what? At this point in time, Mother Nature, we've exhausted winter.
Right.
It is time to bring Heat Miser back. Freeze Miser can go somewhere else.
I don't mind it. But I like seasons. Seasons.
This is not a season.
Right.
This is hell. I'm a summer girl.
I think we kind of covered a lot with AI today. Yeah. I actually I'm going to do some posts. I'm going to try and go home.
Yeah.
I'm going to create my kitchen. I'm going to do a before and after.
All right.
And I may put it on this.
I'll show you. It's let me see if I can find it. All right. This is the conversation we had.
Good Lord.
Yep. So it starts with the 3 pictures, and then she tells me her opinions.
And then she shows.
Look what I came up with.
Wow.
Isn't that gorgeous?
All right. You got to send me the before and after.
It amazes me. And I'm trying to listen to Jared James. I don't know if you know who he is. He's a big real estate coach. He's such a good person. But he has an entire series on AI.
Okay.
And I started listening to it. So I got to go back and finish all the classes on it. But this stuff he talks about is making my head explode. And I was like, oh my God.
Really?
Yeah. It's just phenomenal with the analytics he does, how he comes up with it, the path he goes down, and it all makes so much sense.
It's all in what you say and how you say it.
Yes.
You have to say the right things.
It's sort of like my car. So if I say, hey, Lexus, put the radio on 98.7, she goes, I don't understand you. But if I say, hey, Lexus, change the radio station to 98.7 FM, okay, changing the radio now.
You have to set the volume. You have to, everything.
Oh, she'll do my heated seat. She does everything. I'm like spoiled rotten now.
You got too many people in your life that are doing things for you.
Except for my children. Although my son does cook and take out the garbage and load and unload the dishwasher.
Oh.
So,
I get that too. I
Yeah.
get that.
but
Well, I think that was good.
yeah,
AI is definitely the way of the future. And I think it's every day it's developing into something new
Mhm.
and a new tool. I just wish there was a way to go, okay, these are the tools for real estate. These are the top 10 that help you, or this is for money, or this is for whatever.
yeah.
It's so hard to get through everything. But
No, and I'm anxious for the one that comes up, and I can say, all right, such and such client wants to make an offer on this house at this price, settlement date of this type of loan, and close on this date with these inspections. And it goes and pulls all my forms, pulls the tax records, and can get everything that I need organized into one electronic file for my client to sign.
it will.
I'm think-
I guarantee there's somebody working on that right now.
Probably by Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which would be awesome. And then another one I can go, hey, here's the houses my client wants to see. We need to start Saturday at 1. Organize them. And by the way, I'll be coming from here. So
Right. But what about a tool for buyers who can go, okay, show me all the houses within 30 miles of this that are 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and with a yard and meet all
Yeah.
my criteria?
It's coming. I mean, Bright will do a lot of that for you. With Bright, I mean, I've got one client that wants to be within 20 minutes of an address. So I go in and I say, 20 minutes of this address.
Right.
Here's her comfort zone. It needs to have this many bedrooms, this many bathrooms. Show me everything you got.
I guarantee there's a couple large companies out there that are fighting that. They don't want that to come out because it'll put them out of business. Or they're going to create their own, in an app or an AI tool that just feeds out of their database.
Yeah, I know Remax is working on a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah. I'm sure everybody is.
Yeah.
You have to be.
You have to, or
You'll be left behind.
or you're gonna be sitting there going, "Excuse me, sir, may I have $1?"
Right.
Yeah, you'd be like little orphan,
know.
little Oliver.
Well,
So-
I hope everybody enjoyed the AI discussion, Fat Tuesday discussion, Valentine's Day discussion,
Bernie House.
Bernie House discussion, which was good. I liked that a lot. So tune in next time.
We don't know.
Couple
We'll
weeks.
talk
We
about.
don't know when or what, but everything can be found on our podcast, on YouTube, on Facebook. And I
Yes.
know you're actually working on getting a bunch of little shorts out there and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a lot more information coming for you guys.
Yeah.
Everybody have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.